Hey babes, it's B, and today I'm back with another bullet journal video. So today I'm doing my September plan with me, and for this month's theme, I chose something a little more unique to me and my family. I chose to do my mom, and that's because September is her birthday month, and when I had asked her what theme I should do for this month, she was like, me, and it was a joke. But I obviously took it very seriously. So I drew a bunch of little faces of her, which they're cartoon, they don't look like her at all, but oh well. And then I did a bunch of word bubbles with her sayings, like these are things that she does or says very often. And I thought it turned out very cute, and she laughed when she saw it. She thought it was cute as well. So right now I'm filling in some of the sayings for the word bubbles, and I'll read some of them. Clean up this room. It's common sense. Beatriz the dogs. That's because I walk the dogs as my chore, my job in the house, and she's always telling me to do that. And plays Spanish music loud in the AM. This is very true and accurate. She actually did this yesterday, so and no phones at the table, and walk and chew gum at the same time. This is kind of relevant whenever we're cleaning up the kitchen, and a lot of us are doing one thing that's very simple because we're lazy and we don't want to clean the kitchen. So anyways, and here I'm actually drawing all of her little faces. I'm outlining them in black first. And since her hair is black, I didn't really realize that those hairlines that I drew would not be there. But it doesn't really matter. And then I chose this color for her skin, even though it's a bit dark, but it works, it's fine. And I thought it all turned out very cute. Here I'm coloring in the mouth with a darker color, and then going in and I'm coloring her clothes, which are actually scrubs, but she usually wears red and black scrubs because those tend to be her favorite colors. And here I'm coloring her hair, and as you can see, those hairlines that I had drawn before in black are just kind of disappearing with the black in her hair, and her hair actually is black, so it's not like I could do any other color, but I think it turned out fine. You can see where her hair is kind of falling around her face anyways, and even though it's not really accurate, but it looks good, it's fine. And then over here, I didn't want her to be floating in midair, so I just made her stand on some kind of pedestal. It kind of reminded me of Despicable Me, so that's kind of what I was doing there. And then I put a shadow under all of the word bubbles. And now moving on, I'm doing my monthly calendar, and for this, I am just doing regular lines, nothing too extravagant. And I outlined it all in black. And then I'm gonna go up top and do red for the days of the week. Over here, I'm doing all of my word bubbles again, and I did fill them in with a bunch of her sayings, and they're all different from the front. So I did, are you kidding me? This is not a restaurant. A bunch of little characters for cursing. Clean these dishes, I'm not your maid. Dramatica. And laughing, and then 6:45, which is the time we were supposed to leave in the morning, when we go to school, but we're always late, so she's yelling at us. And here I'm kind of outlining the drawing of her that I had, and she's the queen, so I had to put a crown on her. Now I'm erasing all of my pencil lines so I can go in with my very light gray marker and add a shadow under all of the word bubbles like I had in the front, and then I also did that for the calendar. And for the numbers in the corner, I made the circle black, and I was going to go in with that white marker and draw in all the numbers. And I apparently thought that there were 29 days in September, and it was not only in my calendar. I thought the same with my mood tracker. I fixed it with my mood tracker, but I couldn't fix it on here, but it's not like I use this that much. So I'll do it for the weekly, but I don't know why I thought there were 29 days. And so for that white marker, I had to go over it a couple times, but it still looks fine. You can't really see it, the numbers like on here specifically, but in person you can see them just fine. And here I'm going in and coloring her crown, and I made the little jewels red. And now moving on to the mood tracker. I put the words mood tracker in a word bubble to match my theme. And for this month's mood tracker, I decided to go with sort of hands, but mostly nails. My mom likes to get her nails done, and her 3 signature colors are red, black, and just a French. And so that's what I did for my colors, and that's how I'm going to do my moods. I'm going to color in the nails the color of that day, I guess. And I thought this was a cute idea. And yes, I know I have rings on her right hand too, but I thought that it would look weird if I had some hands with a ring and some without, but I just couldn't leave the ring off because she never leaves the house without her wedding ring. And on the other side for brain dump, I had her yelling the words brain dump in the middle of the page, and I thought I would put all my thoughts just around it, and I thought this was a very cute idea. I've never actually done my brain dump this way, but I kind of like it. And here I'm just coloring in her hair, and I tried to sort of make it blend with her face, but I did the best I could. Now I'm erasing all of my pencil lines so I can color everything in. And first I'm going to be adding this same shadow under my word bubbles, and then I'm coloring in the rings. So here I'm going to use the same skin tone color that I've been using throughout the spread, and I'm going to use that to color in all of her hands as well as her face. Alright, now moving on to the weekly spread. I actually love the way that this turned out. It was pretty simple, but I really liked it. I just did the word bubbles that I've been doing throughout, and for the numbers, I outlined them in black and I did the gray shadow under them instead of doing it under the word bubble. And for the actual days, I had to go and erase them and then draw them red, because the pencil line shows through the red color. But I really like the way this turned out. All the colors and the way this is set up just complements everything, and I think it looks really cute. And I did outline her little face at the bottom, and the message that she's giving me is actually a nice one. She's not yelling at me to get out the door. It says, "Be safe, have a good day at school, love you," because she actually does say this too when we leave finally. And here I'm just coloring her in. Alright, so this is the final flip through for my September plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this theme, even though it's not general and it's kind of specified to me and my mom. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video and this theme anyway. So if you did like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, share it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!